Today's adventure takes us to Orange, Texas. That vacant lot had a house on it about 100 years ago, so I'm going to go check that out. But there was also a whole bunch of stuff along here as well, so let me go probe around and see if I can find anything. Okay, I probed up the sideline, didn't find any privies, and then I noticed this. And there is some shards of some old stuff over here. Cobalt, there's some aqua, that's got to be early 1900s. So, wait, there's a whole bottle right there. That's a weird top on that. I expected it to be a screw-top mayonnaise jar, but some other kind of a top on there. Doesn't look very old though, but there's a layer all along here about 14 feet long, so I'm going to dig a test pit, see if I can find any whole bottle. Well, not really hitting a very heavy layer there, and I'm hitting water at only 10 inches. Seems to happen quite a lot in this part of the country, everywhere in the southeast. We've had tremendous rains this January. It's actually too muddy to dig, so I stuck my hand in here and started feeling around. I actually felt something that might be a bottle. Okay, I got a hold of it. Hopefully I can get it. It's slipping out a lot. Okay, here it is. What is it? Oh, great. A screw top. Okay, that town of Orange wasn't working out too well. Now we're in Sour Lake. I've been wanting to come here for years. There's a super rare 1915 Coke from here. Only one known to exist. It's easily a $1,000 bottle. And my notes say from 1905 to 1910 there was 52 saloons in this town. And the population was more than it is today in 2020. Right now it says there's only 1,800. That means there could be saloon flasks from here. And for certain there should be some saloon tokens at least. So now I have come to the first spot to give a look to. There's something that looks kind of like a dump over here. Of course there's barbed wire fences there. But my map indicates a creek down in here, so I'm going to walk that first. I don't believe it. For once I got lucky. The very first place I try is a dump. There's all kinds of broken glass over here. It's a fairly old drugstore bottle. Looks like it's a late 30s dump mostly. And there's plenty more over there, all over the banks. Was that recently dug out for this ditch, or has this been sitting here for years? I don't know, but I should probably go look over there. Well, I just walked about 100 feet and didn't find anything intact. But now I see something, an orange crush bottle sticking out. Is it going to be a whole one? No, not quite. Does it have a city name on it? No. No city listed either. Dang it. And this looks like an amber 7-Up to me, but the neck's broken off. But the bottom does say 7-Up Bottling Company, Houston, Texas. Well, that's too bad about that. Strange, the dump ran out already. Doesn't really have much over this way. I'll take a look on this other side. Well, there's a few whole things. There's that. And then there's a flask sitting over there, but it's not very old. Probably from the late 40s. got this jar right here. Got a lot of broken pieces over this way. I don't think there's much of a layer. No, it's pretty much a surface dump. Oh well. Maybe over this way. No, it's just clay. Okay, now let's check the creek on the other side of the road. Doesn't look all that great. Not really the right kind of creek. It's all muddy. I just don't think there's going to be anything here. I think I'm going to get out of here and check somewhere else. Well, I walked the roadside and there's all kinds of shells and broken glass and some whole ones. Just nothing really great. Then I went in the woods and walked around a while. I found this. Of course it's broken, but it's a nice shade of bluish aqua, so I'm going to bring it home to use it to repair something. And I found this Cobalt bottle. Nothing special. It's probably from the late 30s. Then I was surprised to see this sticking out about like that, hoping it would be whole, but of course it's broken. But it is heavily embossed and it has to be right around 1920. No, it's not Sour Lake, it's just Houston, but it actually has a phone pressed 262. That's kind of interesting. I didn't notice that before. So that's too bad about that. It's got the proprietor's name and bottling works. It's a pretty neat shard. I guess I'll go look around a little bit more. It's almost dark. Okay, 12 minutes later, I couldn't believe I found this on the surface. It's a 10-pin from the area I live in, well, sort of, Norfolk, Virginia, all the way here in Texas. I didn't know they traveled over 1,000 miles with these. As you can see, it has a purple hue to it. So that means it's over 100 years old. Too bad the top's sheared off, but really it's only about a $10 bottle. But it was really surprising to see it just sitting on top of the ground. And then I found this, probably from the early 40s. Nothing special, but it's worth a few dollars. And then I found this. It's definitely not special, but it is blown in a mold, which means it's more than 100 years old. So I'm having pretty good luck considering I've only been here for 1 hour. Okay, back for day 2 in Sour Lake. I figure anywhere along these areas where they might have scraped it out recently, there could be some bottles showing up. And there's some shards coming out right over here. That definitely looks like it's from around 1920. It's getting very interesting over this way. What in the world happened here? Is this the official town dump? It looks like a surface dump to me. Kinda looks like somebody might have dug right here. Oh my god, it's a Gatorade bottle and it looked like it was an opalized soda bottle sticking out of the ground. That's interesting. I don't know if people have been digging here or not, but some of it looks a little bit strange to me. Right here looks pretty much like somebody has dug. very close to that area is kind of a swamp land. So that's a good area for a dump. Here's a pretty good no deposit bottle just sitting on top of the ground. It's got the 10, 2, and 4 design on it. I probably have enough of these at home already, otherwise I would have kept it. Well, it looks like they recently cleared this area here. And there's a giant pile of junk right here. I was hoping to see some old bottles, but they're not quite old enough. But I'm going to walk this area and see if there's any old Coke bottles sticking out of the dirt. Okay, this looks slightly interesting. At least we have a vintage Pepsi bottle right there. But certainly not old enough to be what I'm looking for. It looks a little older. No, it's really not. Whoa, I see something that looks pretty interesting. There's an early Coke bottle. It's embossed. Could it possibly be what we're looking for? It's broken, and I'm sure it's only from the 40s. Dang it.